17,000th time. It's Castillo, and I want you out of here. We don't have an appointment.
What do you mean appointment? You know I show up in the middle of the day.
You show up whenever you want to. That's your idea of an appointment.
Look it. You don't want me around anymore. You just say the word.
Not today, okay?
Why? You want to do a big one?
You can say that.
We are talking big.
Might be called big, yet don't.
Hey, I'm curious. That's how I find things out. That's what makes the pearl shine, Inspector. It increases my value in the eyes of the law.
Yeah, well, the law will call you, my man. Do not call the law.
You forget the Robinson case already? You bagged and boxed that character thanks to me.
What, are we talking history with this? What the Robinson case? What, they got to do nothing?
Are you going to feed your face with, what is that? Pepper's tongue?
This is liverwurst, man. They serve it at a little coffee shop 2 blocks down to the right, the same place you pass every time you come in here with your hands empty.
I wouldn't touch that stuff if I was starving. You ought to hang out at Buzz's place more often, man. I mean, now we deliver.
Yeah, but you don't do liverwurst. Really, get off my back, man. Let me have lunch. Whatever it is you're selling, I'm not in the market today.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be so sure if I was you. You know the little lady.
Who's that?
Name's Capwell.
Which Capwell?
What do you care? Eat your sandwich.
Hey, Pearl. Pearl. Which Capwell?
First name, Eden. Miss Eden Capwell. What's the matter, Castillo? Why don't you finish your sandwich?
Eden?
I'm over here.
I've been looking for you. I called the house. I figured you'd be here. I hope you don't mind that I came.
It's all right.
Look, are you okay?
No. I'm sorry. It's just that Cruz found me here.
Did he question you? Well, baby, what did you say?
Well, he asked me if I'd taken my father off the life support systems, and I said no. I said that I hadn't gone near the machines, that I hadn't been near my father. Just one lie after another.
Look, sweetheart, you can't think about it like that.
I lied. I lied. Don't you understand that?
Eden, stop.
I'm gonna have to keep lying.
Eden, stop it. Don't you understand? You even said yourself you'd never have done it if you hadn't have been drinking.
No excuse. No excuse. No excuse.
Eden, you have nothing to feel guilty about. You were only trying to do what your father begged you to do. Now, would he want you to go to prison for that?
I don't know.
Well, look, he is alive now. He wasn't harmed by it. You didn't do anything. I am not going to let you do this to yourself.
You didn't have to see his eyes. His eyes, Cruz's eyes, knew that I was lying.
What do you mean? How would he know? What are you talking?
He knew.
Eden, he has no proof, no witnesses.
This is not about legal technicalities. It is about that I stood here in front of a man that I was going to spend the rest of my life with, and I lied to him. I looked him in the face and I lied to him. And I knew that it was over. That it was over between me and him. I would really appreciate it if you would leave me alone.
Listen, baby, I am too worried about you.
There's nothing you can do for me. There's nothing anybody can do.
I thought you said you weren't in the market.
Don't play games with me, man. I just want an answer.
Great, terrific. That's why I'm here. Answers for sale. So, let's talk business.
Listen, man, we're not talking business. I want an answer.
Wait a minute. Don't freak out on me.
What is this?
but you ain't gonna like it. You ain't gonna like it one bit. 381 Locust. That was the address. The guy helps her out of the car. Looks like she's pretty out of it. I mean, he practically has to carry her, right? They go inside, boom. Lights go on, first floor. I checked the name on the mailbox. Cranston. Kirk Cranston.
Eden already told me that. You're not telling me anything I don't already know.
Well, you don't care what your lady does at night?
Will you keep your voice down, please? Come here. What I care about is when. Now, do you know what time they showed up?
Bit after 10.
Are you sure?
I got a brand new digital watch here.
Look,
It said 10:25.
spare me your achievements. Could it have been earlier?
I know why you're asking. Somebody got the juices on the old man's breathing machines a little after 10, right?
Where'd you get that?
I read it in the papers.
I knew that. Pearl, please think. Could it possibly have been earlier?
Afraid not, buddy.
Damn.
What are you gonna do now?
I don't know. But I know what you're gonna do. Nothing. You spill a word of this to anybody and you'll be back making license plates. You catch my drift?
Hello, Cruz.
Mason, is Mary here? I want to talk to her.
No, she's at the clinic. I've been trying to talk to her myself, but she was singularly reticent to say anything. Why have you sworn her to secrecy about this, Cruz?
Well, it's customary in an investigation to not to reveal information until you have all the facts.
Oh, you have the facts, Cruz. You have plenty of facts. You just don't like them, so you're keeping them to yourself.
I don't know what you're talking about, Mason. I really don't.
I've been doing a little research, Cruz. I know all about the fingerprints on the plug. The only clear ones were mine and Eden's. Mary's and the other nurses were smudged.
That information is confidential. How'd you get that?
I was a little surprised at how incomplete the report seemed, Cruz, considering how hard you've been working on it.
Did you bribe somebody, my friend?
Cruz, you wound me. Now, I want to know why Mary wasn't mentioned in that report. Did you not find that her observation was pertinent? She did see someone leaving the room.
It was a preliminary discussion. She hasn't signed a formal statement yet.
Why not?
I don't have to answer for you for the way I conduct my business. Now, this investigation has just begun.
Yeah, and in the meantime, whoever tried it could try it again. My father's up there, completely unprotected. You haven't even posted a guard.
I don't think that's necessary, really.
Oh, you don't?
No, I don't.
I see. Well, what about Mary?
What about her?
She saw someone leaving the room. That someone may have seen her. That someone may want her out of the way before she signs a formal statement.
In my judgment, that's highly unlikely.
Now, maybe I don't trust your judgment.
Maybe the feeling's mutual. And while we're on the subject of formal statements, are you ready to give me yours? You want to talk about where you were when that equipment was disconnected?
I was in the study with Mary.
Oh, no, you weren't. Not the whole time, and not at the time the plug was pulled. You see, I told you I've been doing my job.
Well, Eden, we were just talking about you. By implication, of course. I think it's time we discussed what happened the other night, don't you?
I don't. I'm gonna go see my father.
Hello, Kirk. Bit abrupt, don't you think? I guess that's understandable.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, I know that Eden says she spent that night in the apartment of the gentleman we just saw going upstairs with her. Interesting how he's become her constant companion. I wonder what the sleeping arrangements are at Kirk's.
How can you forgive me, Daddy, when I can't even forgive myself?
Eden, don't.
Kirk.
Excuse me. I want to talk to Eden alone.
It's all right.
So, I'm trying to figure this out. It was quite a night, wasn't it? I showed you the beach house. We made incredible love. Went to the party, the storm hit. I thought the thunder was in my heart. Thought you never looked more beautiful than you did in that pink dress. Then everything changed. And I couldn't figure out how a couple of drinks could affect anybody the way they did you. It was only then that I realized how exhausted you were because of your father's illness. How much sleep you must have lost because of those dreams.
I really don't want to talk about my dreams.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Night after night, hearing your father's voice asking you to end his life, that obviously affected you in the deepest way.
What are you saying, Cruz?
You know, I tried to imagine doing it, Eden. I tried to imagine myself coming in here, seeing him lying in the bed like that, alone, vulnerable the way he is now, walking around through the quiet, putting my hand on the plug and simply pulling it out of the wall. I don't think I'd have been able to look at it. And simply walking across the room, or maybe running across the room to the window and out of the window. Is that how it happened, Eden?
I don't need to take this from you. I don't need to take this from you or anyone.